Yeah, let's go. Come on, Mike. There we go. Using those legs now. Good. Stay your stance. Stay your stance. Stay low. Stay ready. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Come on, Mike. Yes, sir. Cut that ring off. Good. Stay low. Stay ready, Mike. Stay low. Stay ready. Hey, come on, Mike. There we go.
More you do is just extras. Mike go home today, confident and knocking out. I did my thing. How are you gonna do conditioning? Can you imagine one more round? You're gonna feel tired, exhausted. No, we did 4, and now we go to do something else now. Yes.
I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing the extra large. It looks like I can wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking scary.
Footage shared by Netflix shows Mike Tyson fully immersed in an intense training routine as he prepares for a potential showdown with Floyd Mayweather. The iconic boxer moves through each workout with unwavering focus, consistently pushing his limits while demonstrating exceptional strength, accuracy, and a tireless work ethic.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then he called all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handle the things. He's supposed to rest, but he changed the idea, and you're here to push in as much.
Around this point, Mike Tyson drives himself through a demanding workout, activating his entire body while staying fully locked in with sharp focus and accuracy. Moments later, the pace rises even higher, emphasizing the force behind his punches, his fast and disciplined execution, and the unwavering determination he maintains from start to finish.
Mike, you're looking in phenomenal shape. You look shredded. You're supposed to fight Floyd next month, correct?
Yeah. Next month from now, we're ready, whatever.
How do you beat the shoulder roll? He's 50-0.
Huh?
How do you crack the shoulder roll?
Shit happens, you never know. Established my importance in the boxing world more so than the amateur, than the professional fighting, because this is the future. Mike Tyson got a great name in me. That's over. That's gone. This is legend, all that's gone though. This is the future. The kids don't understand that they're the future. They look at the great Mike Tyson. No, their turn is coming soon. By having the experience in the fight that have come earlier. But their turn is coming where guys are going to say, wow, you're the man. Because that's what happened when these guys have all that fight. There's some foregone conclusion it's going to happen.
At this stage, Mike Tyson is seen training against heavy resistance, delivering forceful combinations while sustaining a high level of intensity. Shortly after, he keeps the momentum going at full speed, sharpening his defensive responses and showing that his signature power still dominates the gym environment.
Yes.
Low. Yes.
Right, better to the body.
You all right, coach?
Mike, maybe need 10 seconds. Put 10 seconds.
Rafael Corderero portrays Mike Tyson as the true definition of a dedicated competitor. He emphasizes Tyson's strong drive for competition, his talent for engaging audiences, inspiring fans, and delivering a level of intensity that stands out every time he performs.
Fighter, but they like to entertain people. It is what he fight for. He fight for all those people that he can see in the street. The people come to him and say, you are the people's champ. So this is really motivate him to be in the gym from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day. We expect the biggest fight of the history. Why? Because we talk about Mike Tyson. We talk about Netflix, live on Netflix, something that never had before. Things like that you just can do with.
Mike Tyson takes part in intense sparring rounds, trading heavy shots, pushing his stamina, staying in rhythm, and showing sharp awareness inside the ring against focused training partners.
Beautiful combination, Mike.
Your head after that.
Now you hit it.
You gotta do it. Oh,
Got a box.
Stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated.
I want to box more rounds. You got to box well.
You're done on Friday. Save you for Friday.
Huh? You know you can do 10 rounds like that. So what's the you know you can. You know you can.
I need box. That's my thing. You know, this stuff is scary. That's cool for your head. I need box. That's what I got to do. I try to box.
Gene Kilroy commends Mike Tyson for his discipline, pointing out his quick movements, focused training approach, strong endurance, and notable commitment even at this stage of his career.
I like this setup here, this gym and all. I like the guys he surrounds himself with. Nobody has an angle. The people, when I was with Ali, they couldn't make a bus reservation. They would tell Ali, he a CIA, he undercover FBI guy. Ali said, he's my guy, he does more for me one day than you would do in your whole lifetime. I was close. I was a white man accepted by the Nation of Islam. Jim Brown told me, you don't know how lucky you are. I used to sit with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To me, he was a great man. Minister Louis Farrakhan, I took him to Mike's house. It was a highlight of his life. But it's to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. But Mike Tyson learned from Casamata. Fear is like fire. What can burn your house down can cook your...
Mike Tyson shares that he feels in excellent shape, expressing strong confidence in his power, drawing motivation from his progress, finding enjoyment in the grind, and fully embracing each challenge along the way.
We were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that...
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. You think I give that up?
Jeff Mayweather recently offered his perspective on a potential exhibition featuring Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather, explaining the global interest surrounding the idea. He noted that such an event could benefit both fighters in different ways. Tyson continues to stand as one of boxing's most recognized figures, consistently drawing curiosity whenever he considers returning to the ring. On the other hand, Mayweather built his reputation on accuracy, defensive mastery, and an unbeaten record that still captures attention whenever his name comes up. Jeff added that exhibition matches are typically centered on entertainment and honoring legendary careers rather than strict competition. In his view, a matchup between these two icons would naturally generate excitement, spark widespread discussion in the sport, and offer both fighters another memorable moment under the spotlight.
Floyd Mayweather taking on Mike Tyson. Crazy thoughts. Yeah, it was announced yesterday, but how surprised are you at this fight's taking place?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a fight that should happen, being that there's a size difference, and there's also animosity between the two. But you can make money with anybody, so I mean, it's crazy, but they're not selling the size different, they're selling the names. Well, I mean, the reality is this, that the two seem to not like each other. Makes sense. I'm Floyd Mayweather, you're Mike Tyson. We're two of the biggest names in boxing history ever. Let's fight, let's get paid. The reality of this fight is they're both going to get paid.
So he's kind of ushered in this era of, exhibitions being,
Tony Jeff recently gave his opinion on the planned exhibition featuring Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, sharing a direct view on what's driving the matchup. He stated clearly that the main purpose revolves around financial gain rather than competition. According to him, the bout is not intended to impact legacy or official records, as it falls under the exhibition category. He also mentioned that adjustments such as heavier gloves and shorter rounds, possibly around 2 minutes, are expected, similar to formats used in past exhibition appearances by Tyson. In his view, these changes highlight that the event is structured to generate significant revenue rather than focus on pure sporting performance.
That's why they're doing it. They're not doing this for their legacy. This is actually an exhibition fight, which means it won't go on their records. They probably will be wearing bigger gloves than 10 ounce, and they'll be doing less rounds. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're doing 2-minute rounds like we're seeing Mike Tyson do with Jake Paul. So because of this, it's just a big big money-making scheme for everyone that's involved. And that being said, when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, that was the same. But back then, we didn't know what was going to happen with that fight, because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect, because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now that he's doing what he's done throughout his whole career, he's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be able.
He compares the situation to Mike Tyson's earlier bout with Jake Paul, pointing out that expectations were uncertain at the time. Despite strong pre-fight claims about a knockout, the match ultimately showed some limits in Tyson's movement and endurance. Jeff believes a similar approach could be in play with Floyd Mayweather, who is known for studying his opponent before fully engaging. He refers to Mayweather's strategy in his fight with Manny Pacquiao, noting how he carefully selects the right moments to take control, ensuring the timing works in his favor. According to Jeff, Mayweather likely observed Tyson's performance against Jake Paul and identified a strong financial opportunity. In the end, he emphasizes that while he respects Tyson, he understands Mayweather's mindset. This matchup is largely driven by financial reward, with Floyd taking advantage of a high-profile spectacle to generate significant earnings.
Like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, you know, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you if you're a fighter. But for Floyd Mayweather earned absolutely millions of dollars for like me and you if you're a fighter. So we've got to make as much money as we can while we can, and then get out of the sport. But with these two, they're multi-million.
Jeff Mayweather recently spoke about the upcoming exhibition involving Mike Tyson, starting by pointing out that even at his current age, Tyson's discipline, strong work ethic, and clean lifestyle, staying away from smoking and drinking, help him perform at a high level. He added that although Tyson is no longer in his prime, he still has the ability to compete with younger opponents, expressing respect for his conditioning and commitment. Jeff also made it clear that the fight is an exhibition, describing it as primarily a financial opportunity for those involved. He emphasized that there is nothing wrong with that, explaining that when fighters like Tyson and Floyd Mayweather build such powerful reputations and legacies, it's only natural for them to benefit from it financially.
I think that if anybody was to come back, he could come back and be successful. 100%. I mean, I don't think that, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, and his work ethic, that still hasn't left. So, even though he's older, I think that he still can compete with these guys out here today.
Obviously, it sounds like, first things first, it sounds like he's going to be fighting Mike Tyson in the Congo, I heard.
That's an exhibition. So, that's a fight that's basically, it's a cash grab for both.
You said it's a cash grab. I know he's had.
So. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. If you created a name and you made a name, why not get paid for it?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Jeff Mayweather also mentioned that Floyd Mayweather's return could be partly linked to financial matters, including reported issues with Showtime. Though he made it clear he doesn't have full details and chose not to speculate further, but he went on to confirm that he does not expect to be part of Mayweather's corner for this event, noting that he hasn't been contacted to assist with training. Jeff reiterated his respect for both fighters while recognizing the financial motivations behind the matchup. Overall, he presents a balanced view, appreciating Mike Tyson's discipline and commitment, while acknowledging that exhibition bouts are largely driven by business opportunities.
That announcement is just kind of like because I know he's suing Showtime for money he thought he thinks he's owed. Is it just kind of like we need an influx of money, you think?
I don't really know, and I'm not really going to say anything that I don't know. So, that part I'm not going to even talk about. It's just the fact that, to me, I looked at it and I seen the same thing that everybody else seen. So I mean, and I've never talked to him about it, so I can't really give nobody no answers.
Are you going to be in his corner, you think? You think he's going to come to you to help him get ready?
I don't think I'm going to be in his corner. I mean, I've never really been in his corner. I mean, a long time ago when I first got him signed, yeah, I was in his corner. But other than that, no, I don't think that I'd be in his corner.
Shawn Porter recently shared his thoughts on how Mike Tyson prepared for his bout with Jake Paul and what that could mean if he ends up facing Floyd Mayweather next. Porter explained that it took him some time to recognize just how limited Tyson's sparring was before that fight. He pointed out that Tyson completed fewer than 5 sparring sessions, which was evident in his movement, timing, and overall conditioning during the match. According to Porter, that level of preparation had a clear impact on Tyson's performance, and it's something that would need significant improvement ahead of any potential matchup with Mayweather.
For his preparation to get in the ring with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson did 0 sparring. I would love for someone in his camp or anyone to come to me and say, yeah, he sparred. He had 2 sparring sessions. The dude didn't have 5 sparring sessions. I can guarantee that. How can I guarantee that? The way that he was moving and the kind of frustration and the way his conditioning wasn't there, you could see that it was directly because he did not spar. If he's gonna get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, the thing he needs more than he needed with Jake is timing. The timing just wasn't there in the fight with Jake Paul. If he's gonna get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, he's gonna have to do some sparring. He's gonna have to spar some, really fast.
Shawn Porter emphasizes that facing Floyd Mayweather would demand even sharper timing than what was required against Jake Paul. He explains that Mike Tyson would need rounds with quick, highly skilled sparring partners to rebuild his precision. Porter also raises doubts about whether Tyson, at this stage, can fully regain the physical attributes needed. While expressing respect and admiration for him, he honestly suggests that Tyson no longer has the same explosive ability he once showed. At the same time, he recognizes the huge financial rewards tied to such a fight, admitting that it would be difficult for anyone to walk away from that kind of opportunity. Looking at Mayweather, Porter points to his lifelong mastery of movement, timing, and defensive awareness, which makes the matchup especially intriguing from a tactical standpoint. In the end, he frames it as a compelling contrast. Tyson's strength and determination going up against Mayweather's precision and experience.
And I don't know at what level he's going to take this serious, you know what I mean? I don't know. Mike, I think he's just beyond that age of there's something you can do to muster it up.
Right.
I think he's all ketchup. There's no mustard there anymore. And I love the guy. I love Mike. I just think it's all ketchup now.
Yeah, I've heard that the paychecks here are huge, are massive. Yeah. So
yeah,
I am sure it's hard. No one's ever offered me that kind of money. I'm sure it's hard to turn down.
And the other side of that is Floyd Mayweather. What can Floyd do with Mike Tyson? Yeah. Well, Floyd has done the cat and mouse game his entire life, and so he knows how to be fast. He knows how to get in and get out. The thing that I think would be really interesting to see would be to see Mike get a hold of him,
Yeah.
Because I think if Mike were to get a hold of him, Floyd's a professional. He knows how to get out of.
Michael Irvin recently reacted to Floyd Mayweather's surprising announcement about potentially returning to the ring following his exhibition with Mike Tyson in April. Irvin admitted the news caught him off guard, describing his reaction as a mix of surprise and curiosity. He pointed out how uncommon it is for Mayweather, who stepped away from the sport at the height of his career, to consider another appearance, even in an exhibition format. Irvin also noted that the timing of the decision raises questions, particularly with ongoing speculation about possible financial pressures. He suggested this could add another dimension to the situation, leaving people to wonder whether the move is driven purely by passion for boxing or influenced by practical factors. At the same time, he emphasized that Mayweather has always handled his career with careful planning, meaning any return would likely be designed to generate maximum attention and financial benefit.
Shocked me. Floyd Mayweather Jr. unretiring. He is 48 years old and going back in to fight again. he will announce that he's unretiring right after the exhibition fight he has against Mike Tyson in April. Now, I say, when I see this, my mind went everywhere because I'm thinking all of the stuff that I've heard, like allegedly he's having money issues and money troubles. And then I didn't know if to believe that because I don't see how you went through that kind of money. And Floyd, I thought, was a brilliant businessman because he was the one that flipped the game. Remember the Don Kings and all of those promoters? They would come in and make hundreds of millions.
Overall, Michael Irvin delivers a reaction that mixes surprise with thoughtful evaluation, noting that while fans may feel excited about the possibility of Floyd Mayweather stepping back into the ring, there is also understandable doubt surrounding the reasons behind such a decision at this point. His remarks ultimately leave audiences considering both the motivation and the potential implications of this unexpected development.
Will make 25, 30 million a year, but Don King made hundreds of millions. Floyd Mayweather flipped the script and said, no promoter, I'm not going to pay you or let you take home that kind of money. I'm going to hire you and I'm going to take home all of the promotion money. When I was with Showtime, with my guy over there, they were taking him checks for $150, $160, $175 million because he was getting paid to box, but also paid as the promoter. This, I never thought would happen. I just never thought it would happen. Now him returning to the ring, how does this affect him moving forward? Does he stay 50-0? I don't believe Florida get a loss on his.
That brings us to the end of today's video. Stay tuned for more and see you in the next one.